Hello, Tim from Fair Play Now on the 29th of April 2022. Second video from me today. And I want to first of all say that I've got a very busy couple of days coming up, doing all sorts of different things. So I may not make a video here until Monday, or put a video up until Monday, unless it's, well, I'm going to try and put a very quick bit of footage from tomorrow's shopping trip on, and also I'll probably do a couple of short videos that I'm now doing on my Telegram group, so you might still be able to see me just doing a couple of very quick down and dirty type videos with no editing that I've begun to do there. So if you want to still see me over the weekend, go to the description box below and go to the invite link to my Telegram group, and hopefully see you there. But as I say, as far as YouTube's concerned, I'll try and get a shopping trip video on tomorrow or maybe Sunday morning, and then probably won't be back again properly like this until Monday. So, also forgot in my last video to mention Denmark. Apparently they have scrapped the Big V altogether for now, not because of any problems associated with that thing. All they're saying is basically, oh yeah, we've got enough people with it now, so we don't need any more, so there's no point in carrying it on. That's essentially what the Danish government are saying, and they are sort of threatening that it will be back in the autumn, but I'm willing to bet that it won't be back in the autumn. I think they perhaps have realised that it's not all that's cracked up to be, and they're just quietly dropping it for it not actually to ever come back. Although no doubt they'll be pushing some kind of Foxtrot Lima uniform type of V for that sort of part of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens, but yeah, I think to save face, that's the excuse they've come out with. Oh yeah, we don't need it anymore. It's gonna go, might come back, but I'm willing to bet it won't be back, not in its current form anyway. Well, I want to talk a little bit about spirituality. It's something I come back to every now and again, and we've really been through the ringer, haven't we, in the last couple of years. Many people say that what we've been through and what we're going through is a spiritual war, and I certainly wouldn't disagree with that. There is something kind of different to the situation we're in now to any other situation there has been in the past, and whereas most people are just going along with it, oh yeah, we're going to listen to what the mainstream media and the government are saying, and obey all of their sort of regulations and diktats. The likes of you and me have kind of just sensed that there's something not quite right, and it is down, I think, to our spirituality, which is, I don't know, maybe more honed than other people's. I don't know. That's probably a bit arrogant to say that, but there just seems to be something that we're aware of that other people aren't. And just as a quick example, I noticed that Biden has announced more aid for the Ukraine to the tune of several $billion, and that several number just happens to be 33, of course, 33 billion. And sort of begs the question, why not 30 or 35 or 40 billion? Why is it 33? Well, I'll tell you why. Sort of the number 33 is a very significant number to these people. Now, I don't care what you say about this number thing. Oh yeah, numerology is a load of old nonsense. Well, you might think that, I might think that, but the powers that shouldn't be seem to take the whole number thing very seriously, and that's the point. It doesn't matter what you and I think of it, they seem to set a lot of stock in it. And if you just think that's an isolated incident, it is just amazing how many times something just happens to end up being 33 or 33 billion, whatever it might be, or 666. I mean, what's the betting that there's going to be an announcement on the 6th of June at 6 p.m. or something like that happening, whether Biden's going to do a speech at that time or whatever. But these things always seem to happen. So it very much is a spiritual war, and all of these people, powers that shouldn't be, as I like to call them, they know it is, and we know it is. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there, normies or whatever you want to call them, who aren't aware of it. And yeah, it's all very sort of Book of Revelations, isn't it? You remember on that, you'll not be allowed to buy or sell unless you take the mark of the beast. Well, there's plenty of people around there who can't sell their services at the moment, their sort of care services, their sort of healthcare services, their pilot services or whatever it might be. And also there's plenty of people who can't buy certain things as well. They can't buy holidays to certain places. They can't sort of go in and buy into supermarkets to buy stuff in certain places. So, or they haven't been. So it very much is the Book of Revelations, isn't it? And I don't know if you remember, but in that book they talked about a temptress, didn't they? A sort of a temptress that no one could ever resist. And obviously they kind of dress it up as a woman, but it's obviously a metaphor, and you just sort of wonder what this temptress is in real life. Well, I'd hazard a guess that the temptress is kind of at a sort of smaller level, just kind of convenience, and at a bigger level, the sort of kind of modern lifestyle, modern Western lifestyle that we have. But sort of convenience is what I'm going to concentrate on here. And it's all designed to be convenient, isn't it? Oh, don't bother with cash, you know, that's awkward. You've got to go to the cash point, get in out, and then you've got to sort of count out the sort of pounds and pence, dollars or cents, whatever it is. Yeah, why not just sort of just get a card, or even just your phone, just hold your phone up against the thing. Oh yeah, maybe even just that little chip that's in there, you know, in your right hand, you know, and just sort of blip it up against the machine. Boom, you know, that's your weekly shopping page. Sort of so convenient, isn't it? And everything has been sold on convenience as well, isn't it? Not just that, but you know, sort of digital ID would be very convenient, wouldn't it? Again, if it's in that sort of thing there on your right hand. Don't bother with sort of having to get your passport, digging that out from wherever it might be, and having to take that out with you. No, just do that against our scanner, and sort of Bob's your uncle. You've established your ID, and you can now do what you want to do. So yeah, very interesting, isn't it? How convenience, I think convenience is this temptress that nobody can resist, because it is very tempting, isn't it? Who wants to have a life of hard work and grind, and hardship like people used to have, when things can just be so easy? You can just sort of have convenience coming out of your ears, can't you? I heard an advert today, I can't remember what it was for, but they were just selling convenience. I wish I could remember what it was. I think it was some sort of payment thing, where you start paying all your bills and bills at the restaurant and everything else, whatever it might be. It'll be just so much easier with this. So yeah, I'm circling back to spirituality. I think that is, or a spiritual war. I think that's what it is. We are just being tempted by convenience, and unfortunately many people will sort of fall victim to it. And I think the message that I want to put across, I suppose, is next time you're sort of thinking, just be so convenient, so handy if I just do this, just think a little bit beyond that convenience. Where is this going to take me? Where is this going to take society? And is it necessarily going to be to a good place? It may well not be. So yeah, just a few thoughts there, a few rambling thoughts. So like I say, might not necessarily be back tomorrow or Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday, and I will try and get a bit of footage up on the shopping trip for you tomorrow. Tim for Fair Play now. Thanks for watching.